Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen Weekly News, taking a look at the latest from the week's goings-on with roadmap updates, CIG official shows such as Inside Star Citizen Live, the newsletter, and more, a new 3.6.1 patches on the PTU as well. We will summarise all of this as quickly as we can. Let's start with a blurb from the newsletter from the week. We know a lot of you are enjoying the new features and improvements ushered into the persistent universe by the 3.6 patch, but maybe none so much as those less scrupulous citizens taking full advantage of the burgeoning black market economy. Interested in an exciting life of crime? Go ahead and dip your toe into the dark waters of professional delinquency. Also this week, design a badass bumper sticker to tell tailgaters to get off your ballista, catch up with Jonah amid a tense situation, and trumpet the triumphant return of Inside Star Citizen. Links to all that and the newsletter below. Alpha 3.6.1 PTU and roadmap stuff. So Alpha 3.6.1 is out on the PTU and it fixes a whole heap of problems that 3.6 Alive had. There aren't really any improvements to hover mode, and this isn't the fabled 3.6.x patch with the 890 jump and ship rentals. That's coming later. In fact, there has been some progress with the ship rentals feature as a task was removed or merged to basically have less tasks needed for the completion of that. There's also the shield systems tech replacement that's been moved to 3.6.x. It seems, though shields have seen updates and balance in 3.6 already, there's more work moving towards the sign distance field tech in a 3.6.x patch. We haven't seen a rework of the roadmap for later patches from 3.7 onwards, but for 3.7 the salvo frag pistol saw a little bit of work, as did new Babbage for 3.8 and Orison for 3.9. But that 3.6.1 PTU patch at the moment is mainly quality of life fixes and sort of like fixing a load of the problems and performance issues that the live build had. We had a couple of sneak peeks this week as well. A bounty hunter armor concept was shown off, which looks interesting, and the 890 hangar was also shown. We can see it can comfortably fit two 85Xs, so hopefully some other ships will be able to fit in there comfortably as well. Inside Star Citizen and Star Citizen Live, the ballista, melee combat, and 8 to 90 jump props were all sort of briefly talked about. Star Citizen Live went on to talk a bit more about how they made the sort of paintings and some of the flair for the 890, but they also sort of made a painting then and there. The 890 jump is 210 meters long, has 68 rooms, and a huge amount of props and luxury areas, a spa, restaurant. There's also modern art and paintings that have been made by CIG artists, some of which we saw during the shows. The ballista is the newest straight-to-live vehicle in 3.6 now. It's going to have an important place in the future for defending sort of like the ground and bases. Melee combat is a way off, but they did show some of this. We're going to have unarmed, light and heavy, as well as melee weapon attacks in the future as well. Looks very interesting. We know that they're still working on takedowns and that sort of stuff as well. During the Star Citizen Live, they accidentally showed off a PC desktop and a selection of folders of one of the dev machines, which had a lot of people then speculating on what they saw, with folders named Test Earth and Test Moon, as well as Nix, which people may think points to having Nix as the next star system that they're building out, and something that we might see at CitizenCon, though it could very well just be that Delamar and Levski are actually supposed to be in the Nix system, which in law they are supposed to and will be moving there at some point. So I do suspect that we could see a new system at potentially CitizenCon, and I do think it's likely, as I've said before, Pyro and Nix will be the next systems that we get in game, and they have proximate connections as well to each other, so it makes sense. I also suspect we might see Magnus as well, because it's proximate to the Stanton system and quite simple as far as the star system goes. There's a little bit more of an update on the Crytek lawsuit for people that are interested. After the motion of the bond was passed, there has been further settlement talks between Crytek and CIG. On the 18th of July 2019, the parties participated in a settlement conference before one of the magistrates at the court. While the settlement negotiations were productive, ultimately the parties were not able to settle the case during the settlement conference. However, the parties have agreed to continue settlement negotiations in good faith moving forward, which is actually quite a good sign. Leonard French, your favourite copyright attorney, also covered the latest with the case, going on to say that Crytek are in an extremely weak position as they sold their engine to Amazon, and Star Citizen is now using that new engine. There doesn't seem to be much of a case from Crytek, but we'll have to wait and see. If you've got anything you would like to talk about or any questions you'd like to ask, please chuck them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Every month we have a ship giveaway. For July, it's for an 890 Jump, the mighty luxury ship. To be in for a chance of winning that, just be subscribed to my channel and comment on any of my videos this month. More details down below. This has been donated by My Radar. They make a real-world weather app, and this also has some of the astral bodies from Star Citizen in there too, giving some really interesting information. It's getting more updates and functionality, that app as well, and they're adding the planets into the game too. I'm also shilling for NordVPN. If you're looking for a VPN, check them out, as they offer many benefits over free services and allow you to more securely and more freely access the internet, as well as helping you be protected while you're playing online. If you're looking for a gaming PC or upgrade instead, consider Shadow as well, a cloud gaming service that allows you to stream a Windows 10 gaming PC environment from a data center directly to your phone, laptop, PC, or other device. It's great for Star Citizen as long as you have an appropriate internet connection. For both of those services, NordVPN or Shadow, please use the code BoredGamer for discount. If you would like to further support my channel and for more Star Citizen content, consider becoming a Patreon or YouTube member with that join button below my videos. All the links and all that sort of stuff down below. If you've got any feedback, if you'd like to talk about anything that we've talked today, if you've got any questions, whatever, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below as well. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the verse.